Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders, that great millstone that rule well in the truth and sincerity and in the doctrine of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. And Shalom to the Akim that's in the ministry, they're in the faith, they're pushing the word of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. And at the four corners of the earth, being diligently. Just the Akia Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp coming at you with another lesson. And basically, man, I'm gonna get into that day of the Lord, man, being dark, man. You know, because a lot of these people out here, man, mainly this world, man, including our people, the Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, that desire the day of the Lord, man, thinking that the Lord is gonna come back with all love. He will come back and bring everybody together. You know, they think he's gonna come back, bring peace. You know, they think he's gonna come back and look like a, so-called white man. But, when the Lord's, in all actuality, man, the Lord's gonna come back and bring destruction, man. And the day of the Lord is gonna be darkness, man. So I'm just gonna get into, how the Lord's gonna come back and bring judgment upon America, upon 2/3 of the people, man, that don't believe in him. Who his true name is Yahweh Shah, who the world really called Jesus Christ, man. And he's a so-called, Negro from the tribe of Judah, and they thinking that the Lord is coming back to, bring peace. Only way the Lord is going to bring peace, man, is to the nation of Israel, man, starting off with the elect, man. But those that don't, want him to reign, man, the Lord tell us, or tell his men, to bring them hither and slay them before him, man. So the Lord is not coming back with all love, man. The Lord is coming back to bring destruction on America, man, and bring judgment to his people, man. 2/3 of them, man, for not believing on him and denying him, man. A lot of these people out here thinking that, man, that this wickedness is gonna continue going on, man. These false holidays that they preparing to celebrate, man. All the ways, of the heathen, the custom that these heathen push, man. Our people want to continue to follow in them, man. They continue want to follow in these false doctrine, and not taking heed and not coming back into Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. So that's gonna be one of the main reasons why the Lord is gonna come back and bring destruction, man, to his people, man. 2/3 of them, man, and bring destruction to this world, man. To bring down America. Cause America gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. And you so-called white people, man, you Edomites, after the destruction of America, man, the Lord's gonna, set up his kingdom and he's gonna enslave y'all, man. Starting off from you Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, you DuPonts, Gettys, McDonald's, all you top high elites, banking system, super rich bankers, man, gonna go into slavery, man, after the most I sent his son back, Yahweh Shah, to destroy this place, man. And the rest of you heathens also, man, you Chinese, Japanese, you Africans, which considered the sons of Ham, you East Indians, Iranians, Russians, all y'all going into slavery, man. When Yahweh Shah come back, man, and establish his kingdom, man. The only ones that's gonna be ruling is the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect, man, 144,000. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. This is on Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. And the Lord, the Most High, the scriptures say woe, man. The word woe means destruction, man. So destruction to you that desire the day of the Lord. The reason why, the Lord say woe unto you, or destruction to you, to those that desire the day of the Lord, because he know majority of them thinking that when he come back, man, he gonna bring, peace or love, or bring everybody together, man. The Lord is gonna come back and bring destruction for them for not taking heed and denying his word, man. They don't understand Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. They don't understand the Most High, man. They don't understand that the Lord is a fierce power, man. A power with wrath, man, that like destroying those that don't take heed to him, man. Look what he done back in the Egyptian time, or the flood during Noah time, man. You know, anytime that our people went off, you know, and strayed from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, strayed from their customs and keeping the laws of these heathen, man, the Lord bring destruction upon them, man. Look at the time of 70 AD when the Romans ran Israel out of the land of Israel, man. Or when slavery, man, during the 15 and 16th century, man, what he done to the Native Americans, man, in the Northern Kingdom, man, Latinos. You know that those the wrath from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, for us for not taking heed to his doctrine, man, and following these false idols, man, and these false gods, man. I'm gonna start over again. This is Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. The Lord said the day of the Lord, his day is darkness, man, not light, man. You know, like I said, a lot of people thinking the Lord's gonna come back with love, man, but mainly, man, the Lord's come back to bring destruction, man. You know, and bring mass judgment upon the earth, man. As in verse 19, as a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So that comparing to, man, you know, these people, man, when all hell break loose, man, they're gonna be trying to look for comfort. They're gonna be running from one trouble, man, out of one situation to a worse situation. And, you know, might flee or might get out of that situation and go into, next thing you know, they run into another situation that's worse than the situation they've been in, man. So basically, man, that verse saying, man, there's no escape from the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Only way you can escape if you part of the elect, and you know you have your faith in Yahushua, and you know you believe, man, the Lord gonna set it up where he gonna have his hedge over you, man, and deliver you from what's about to take place, from the destruction of the judgment, man. That the only way you can be delivered from the destruction, man, by taking heed to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And 20, verse 20, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? And the Lord, the reason why the scriptures say that, man, because like I say, man, the reason why the Lord gonna bring judgment and the reason why the day of the Lord gonna be darkness, man, because look at the way that America and the way these people live, man. They live calling it so, you know, do as thou will. They can think they can follow the laws of the system of America that you so-called white people set up, and don't want to follow the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They follow, doing all type of wickedness, man. Doing, selling drugs, homosexuality. When they got all type of stuff, all type of wickedness, man. Stealing. Like I said, mainly following these false doctrines, man. Over here in America, you can do anything you want, man. And mainly what they doing is going outside the guideline of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Transgressing the laws of the Most High, man. Get on. This is Zephaniah 1 and 14. 1 and 14. The great day of the Lord is near and hastening greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. And the Lord said the great day of the Lord is near, man. Meaning the destruction of America and the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, about to bring on these heathens, man. It's near, man. And more you're starting to see it, man. All these type of different events that are taking place, man. You're starting to see World War III, the Americans and, getting ready to gear up to go to war against North Korea, Iran. You see Israel going against Iran. These Arab countries, over there in Palestine, Saudi Arabia, Syria, all of them about to get up to go to war with each other, man. China, Russia. You know, they having drills, you know, military drills to get ready, you know, to fight against America. And at the end of it, man, America gonna be destroyed, man. Like I say, man, by thermonuclear missiles, man. Cause that's what the Lord set it up, man. That's why you starting to see these things hastily to the day of the Lord, man. Cause the Lord's gonna bring destruction, man. And He said the voice too is hastening to the day of the Lord, meaning that the prophets out there, man, starting from the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man. You know, the prophets out there screaming and you know, yelling to the people, or, you know, talking to the people about what's about to take place, man. But majority of our people ain't gonna hear, man. Mainly, you know, 2/3 not gonna hear the word, man. And we only out there for the elect, man. We only put up these videos. We only go out there on the highways and byways so we can graph in the elect, man. You know, and praying that we part of that number, man. The brothers that's doing the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Cause more and more, man, we looking for brothers to come in, man. Cause the more and more, you know, we getting close to the end of America, man. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wantonness, desolation, a day of darkness, gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. So it's gonna be, you know, talking about how much hell is gonna be taking place, man. Trouble, man. You know, tribulation. You know, it's gonna be, you know, famine, lack of food, you know, a lack of water. It's gonna be, you know, race wars, you know, diseases, you know, plagues, pestilence that's gonna take place here. You know, it's gonna be, you know, all type of judges, man, that's gonna take place. That the Lord got set up to destroy 2/3 of the people and the heathens, man. Cause the Lord look at you, you know, you white people, you know, you Chinese, you Japanese, you Africans. He look at all of y'all being His enemies, man. Cause He set y'all up to be the enemy, you know, to come against us, man. You know, so that's why the Lord's gonna destroy y'all, man. Cause majority of our people, the reason why they, you know, golf in wickedness, because they follow in the ways of the heathens, man. And the heathens set up them customs to blind our people, man. You know, even though you got 2/3 our own people, you know, these false prophets is out here set up to blind our people, but majority of them set up by the way you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, man, through y'all government, man. Your what 50C3, whatever, you know, your charter you got set up the blind, you know, so you can tell the pastors of the churches to say what to say and what not to say. You know, so mainly the Lord's looking at y'all, you know, as the enemy, cause what y'all done unto His people, man. Let me get another scripture. This is the book of Esther in the Apothecary, verse 11. I mean, chapter 11, verse 7. And at their cry, all nations were prepared to battle, that they might fight against a righteous people. And what all nations mean, you heathens, man. You know, you so-called white people. You know, you know, Japanese, Chinese, you Arabs. The Lord, like I say, set y'all up to be be the enemies of Israel, man, of you Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, man. You know, and in verse 8, and lo, a day of darkness, obscurity, tribulation, anguish, affliction, and great uproar upon the earth. So the Lord, you know, set y'all up, you know, to come against us, man. And now you seen that with mainly now you got the UN troops that's about to head to Chicago, man. That's about to mainly that they about to attack and target you so-called Negroes and Latino Native Americans that's in Chicago, man. You know, that's part of, you know, that's an example right there that the Lord sent up these other nations to come against our people, man. Cause majority of UN troops, man, they heathens, man. You know, they some of them in East Indians, you know, Iranians, you know, Russians, Chinese, you know, people from the Philippines was considered you the sons of Japhet. You know, and the Lord setting them up, man, getting ready to come in and roll in on you so-called Negroes, Latino Native Americans in Chicago, man. So that's a time of great darkness, man, but that's about to come, man. Great trouble. And tribulation that's about to come into Chicago. And it's about to take place in the whole America, man. Cause once this system fall, man, they're gonna implement martial law and the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, over the whole United States of America, man. So it's not only gonna be in Chicago, man. The martial law troops and the government takeover, is gonna be among all people in America, man. This is let's see what else I can get. This is Job 15 and 23. 22. I'll start at verse 22. He that believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. So the Lord said, he that waited not that shall return from the darkness, mean the 2/3, man, that don't return out the darkness, mean the wicked ways of America, following these different customs that would put them in darkness, man. Not taking heed to the true men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They won't continue on in their wickedness, man. The Lord said they're gonna wait for the sword, man. And the sword represent destruction, man. So that what's gonna happen to them, man. They're gonna be destroyed, man. When all hell break loose, man. Verse Lucky. Salaki. This is Job 15 and 23. He wanteth abroad for bread, saying, where is it? So they're gonna be looking. The bread means this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. When the Lord set it up for the economy to crash and this famine of the word hit, man, you're gonna have majority of our people, man, looking for the the answer, man, looking for them prophets, looking for the prophets that's on the highways and byways, man, men of the Lord, man. But they not gonna find it, cause the Lord is gonna take that from them, man. Cause they should have listened before all hell break loose, man. He had wandered abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at hand. So the Lord, so they're gonna be looking for the prophets, man, looking for the answers from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and they ain't gonna find it, man. Cause Lord already gave them a chance, man. People should have been ready, before all hell break loose, man. But since they didn't take heed, man, they're gonna get caught up into the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So basically, man, I'm gonna end it there, man, cause I done hit on a couple of points, man. So brothers, keep fighting and keep praying, man, cause the day of the Lord is near, man. And majority of our people, they don't, they're gonna get caught out there, man, when all hell break loose, man. But the brothers that's in the faith, the believer in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, we gotta keep pushing, man, cause the Lord, we praying that the Lord deliver us from that judgment, man. So the next time, I like to say, the water, Kala Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and Shalom to the elect, man.